Hey there, Maddie. It is Jay here at Rorick. It's nice to talk to you again and hope everything is going good. So I figured that this would be the easiest in kind of going over the select to the preferred to the carbon. And what's interesting is going to be the way that your colors listed on your email. So for instance, the ceramic color, which is one of my legit favorite colors, Mazda ran it for about 3 years and then stopped it. And it kind of pissed me off because I like it. It's like a flat kind of white silver and it kind of almost looks like that ceramic tile. Now, the ceramic is only available on the Select. And then in terms of the polymetal, which is right to the right of this, that's the carbon. It is only available on the carbon. So with you liking machine gray, that would be available on the preferred. So the trim levels are going to kind of dictate what colors you can get, if that makes sense. So starting with this is the Select in ceramic in front of me. Now, luckily, everything that you have on your current Mazda 3 will carry over. That's going to be things like your collision avoidance systems, your adaptive cruise control, your lane assistance, your automatic full LED lights, and so forth. However, this is going to have quite a bit more features. The Select trim is kind of like the quote-unquote sporty trim, because you'll notice the mirrors get a blacked out treatment, the wheels get a blacked out treatment. This will have an additional safety feature I do not believe your current Mazda 3 has, which is the blind spot monitoring system. So those will have indicators that will light up in each side mirror to let you know if someone's running alongside of you. And if you're part of the 2% of Pittsburgh that uses a turn signal, it will beep back at you. And you'll see you have the gloss black spoiler, you'll have your dual exhaust pipes, and a very nice benefit is all-wheel drive. It seems, especially in terms of value retention, I think because of the all-wheel drive, the SUVs are holding a significant amount more value than vehicles that are not all-wheel drive. Now, I'm hoping that this is unlocked, and of course it's not, so I'll actually just walk right over to this gray one here, and this will show you the Select Sport in metallic gray if you prefer. But opening up the door, you will also have advanced keys. So I know on your Mazda 3 you use the key fob to lock or unlock. This now will just sense that you have the key fob and unlock when you grab the door handle. Seating wise is going to be a leather seating, as you can see there. It's still going to be manual adjustments as your Mazda. You'll see same kind of digital gauges, slight bigger screen that's canted towards the driver. You have a few extra speakers for the audio system, so it sounds a bit nicer. And you do have the dual zone auto climate system. It just means that you and a passenger can set 2 different temperatures if you're driving, so you're not fighting over who's hot, who's cold. And then to the rear, though not significant, you do have a fold down center armrest with cup holders and now rear AC vents for backseat passengers or pets and so forth. Otherwise, everything will stay the same from the Apple CarPlay to the Android Auto and the connected services. So again, this is going to have everything that your Mazda 3 will have, plus. From there, we then look into what is called the preferred trim level. So the preferred trim level is going to be such as this blue one here. So visually on the outside, the only difference is they go back to the silver wheels. And then obviously you have your choice of machine gray. For instance, that one right here, this is a machine gray preferred. It happens to be one of our loaner cars, but it will show you exactly what the preferred will look like in machine gray. Now, for the preferred, the main things that you're picking up are a glossy grille. You'll notice that the insert in that grille is a little bit more kind of shiny, but visually on the outside, those are the only differences. What you'll pick up is mainly going to be in terms of features, and of course this one is locked too, but to help go over what you pick up going into a preferred, you'll notice up on top, you now have a sunroof. You'll also get heated front seats. Even though it's leather, it's not heated in the Select. You have to go to the preferred to get heated seats. You'll also pick up the power seat, so that way you can adjust a little bit more and get more comfortable. You'll pick up heated outside mirrors, especially if your car sits outside. And then you'll also pick up memory seats, which means that you can program your seat, hit a button, and it will automatically recall where you were comfortable. Now, the difference in lease from a Select to preferred is about $15. So for instance, on the preferred, about an extra $15 or $20, that's mainly getting you the heated seats, the sunroof, the power seat, the memory seat, the heated outside mirrors, and just a few other little details. Now, if we go into the carbon trim level, the only difference with the carbon is best described that it's a preferred package mixed with a select sport, because now you'll know that you're back into the black wheels, which are only on select sports and the carbons. However, the main difference with this is the fact that the exterior is polymetal, and then the interior is going to be red leather only. So just unlocking it, that's going to show you that red leather. I will say it is very, very cool, kind of a fun, very unique. It's just in terms of, at least my opinion, for customers looking at leasing the Cx30, Mazda didn't really position this as a great value, in my honest opinion, because where the Select Sport and the Preferred lease out versus the Carbon, it doesn't necessarily make sense to me to spend quite a bit of extra money per month just for essentially a preferred package that has unique colors, which is polymetal exterior and red leather instead of, say, machine gray exterior and black leather as the preferred, if that makes sense. So I hope this helps go over some of those differences, and I look forward to hearing back. Thanks again.